Okay, y'all. Hey, y'all. This is the main video that I needed to post today. I didn't post a lot of stuff today just because I'm, free to post stuff today. I got something in my nose, but yeah, you guys, this weekend was crazy. It let me know you guys are really watching me because I haven't posted in 2 days. Like some YouTube videos, so people, I know they post every, week or so, or come on a schedule to post every week. I didn't post, my stories is like vlogging. I just go as I go, freestyle. It's not really like, oh, put together this wonderful video. I just do as I do. And some days I do, feel like putting up together a more detailed, a more, published, a more polished video. But some days, really I just like to be freestyle because it comes off better. It comes off more natural for me. And I find that way works kind of best for me because I get kind of timid when it's too much pressure. And I don't really like that much pressure, to just feel that way. I don't really like to be pressured to do stuff. So that's why I kind of more so create vlogs. But you guys, yes, what this video is telling you guys what happened this weekend. It was a crazy ass weekend for me. This weekend, you guys posted my video. This is part 3 of becoming a stripper because I went to go strip this weekend, y'all. It was funny as hell. But so what I did, I stayed here in Michigan. I went to Cleveland because they have laws where you don't have to get a dancer's card before you dance. So they have laws where you can dance without using your dancing card. And a dancer card in here in Michigan is maybe like $175. So I really wanted to try it out before I go the full way and see, if that lifestyle is for me before I take it upon myself to purchase that license. So what I did is I went down to Cleveland. I went to 2 different strip clubs. I'm not going to say the actual name of the strip clubs. I went to 2 different strip clubs. So the first strip club that I went to, I went at nighttime. So as soon as I got there maybe like 6 o'clock. I went there, it was Thursday first. So I stayed Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I went Thursday, I checked out, I walked in, asked them like, hi, how do you go about dancing at your club? And I went to the back. They pulled me to the back. So the first club that I went to, they was pretty nice. He told me like, oh, I'm gonna bring you back and speak to the manager. So I went to go speak to the manager. He was like, hi. He was like, you really, he was like, where you from? He asked me where I was from. He asked me what was my dancing name? Have I danced before? I told him no. He looked at me kind of crazy when I told him that. He asked me like, why did I choose to dance now? He asked me how old I was. Why did I choose to dance now? What brings me here? Why am I trying to choose to dance at this club? And I just told him like, really, I'm just really trying to get some money. I'm really trying to do it outside of my area to see if I like it first. Just get the first time jitters away from my comfort zone here in Michigan. I just wanted to get my first time away from strangers, dance for strangers, and just knock that first stripper chill off. So that's why I told him like, I'm just trying to get the experience here so I can get into the field. So he was pretty cool. He came back. He told me like, this is a crazy field. Like, this is like really crazy. He's like, the girls here, they are ratchet. Like, they will fight your ass for $1. And I'm like, wow, I'm like, I would give a broke bitch $1. Like, hey, like, I ain't got time to be fighting over $1. I just get a bitch $1. So we just laughing and stuff. He real cool. And it was a one girl, she was in there, she walked in and she didn't want to tip out. She didn't have $10 to really tip out. And that really kind of showed me too, like some of these girls not really making money. Really more so me. I want to go to an upscale strip club. I went to like the dirty. And I don't feel like I need to be in the dirty because I don't belong in the dirty. So it's so crazy. But yeah, I went to the dirty strip club and I'm like, I can't do that style. It's kind of fun, it's ratchet, it's fun, but I couldn't do that ratchetness. I can't be fighting over $1 at all. Like, I don't care if I'm broke as hell, I ain't gonna be fighting over $1. So I still came back the next day. He told me like I can come the next day and bring my clothes. Do I got real dancing shoes, not just any kind of like stilettos or regular heels. He asked me to have like real dancing shoes, and I told him I did. I gathered my outfits and stuff, and that was down one. Okay, he told me to come back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So that's what I did. I went to another strip club. The other strip club I went, it's kind of close by the first strip club. So I went there. The bartender, took me into the back and I spoke with the manager. The manager looked at me like, oh my God, he fine. So, he was feeling me from the door. He said I was hired as soon as I got in. Like, I just asked him like, hi, or, you accepting any dancers at your clubs? He's like, do you got shoes? Do you got an outfit? So I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, you hired. You can come back tomorrow and you can come in and audition at 5 and continue to work the whole night. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. So the following day was a Friday. They say not really supposed to have dancers start on Fridays because I guess that's what they do, but they was, just really ready for me to start working. So I'm like, okay, this is what's up. So I go, go back to the hotel that night. So I'm partying with my friend in Ohio. That's another story. I'm gonna tell that in another story after I drop that, but it's crazy. Cocaine, police, every fucking thing. He was on some bullshit. They was smoking coke and shit, trying to get me to do coke. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that's another story. If you want to watch that, I'm gonna, make that next. But yeah, you guys, I, went there. And I, tried to strip. So I went back to my hotel, at the end of the night, I had a hangover. Woke up that morning, went and got me some breakfast. I was like out of it, like throwing up in the bathroom at the little diner. People looking at me crazy like she looks sick. So I'm just like, rock star lifestyle might not make it, man. So I'm just fucked up. So it was so funny because, I left my hotel room. I wasn't planning on staying there another day. I didn't plan on spending no more money for the hotel because I end up leaving my friend, the cokehead. I end up leaving his ass, like, get your cokehead ass out. He was going to pay for the room. So I end up ditching him, and I got to start coming out money now because it's like I wasn't planning on doing this in anyways because I came down there to stay with him, or he was going to get the hotel, but I had to ditch him, and I ended up coming out of way more money than I was initially supposed to do. I wasn't supposed to come out of any money, so that's another story. But yeah, I wasn't planning on staying there another day. So when I woke up, I went to the diner, and I checked out that hotel like maybe like 12 o'clock. Went to the diner maybe like 1, and the one guy at the one club, he wanted me to be there maybe like 3 o'clock. So what I did is I just drove around. I took a shower in my hotel beforehand, and I got dressed, but I didn't have any makeup on. So I just pulled up to the nearest Target, started getting my luggage out my back seat. Like, this is so funny because I'm putting no makeup in my car. I put my little, stuff on and tried to get together in my car and got all my stuff together in my car. People looking at me like I'm crazy. I really don't give a fuck because I really don't give a fuck. I'm at a point where I don't care. So I'm like, get my stuff together in my car. So I go to dance that night. I go to the first club. In the first club, I got on the stage. The lady's like, she, came in, she walked in. The strippers were literally welcoming. They really wasn't like bad people. And then, like, I could sense vibes from people. They was like, it was jokes and small jokes. It's like everybody, I'd be like, oh, don't talk to the strippers. Sometimes you can judge for yourself, but don't get too deep. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to come in there like, they told me not to talk to none of your bitches. I ain't talking to y'all. Because you know what I'm saying? And you gonna start some shit then. So it's like, say hi's, byes, little small conversations right then and there, but you don't got to get too deep with getting to know them and partying and taking it on. At the end of the day, you don't really got to do that. But you can parlay and talk a little bit to just, don't bring attention that you don't really need, so try to do what you can, but stay out of it, but converse too. So I was just talking a little bit, not too much, you know what I'm saying, not too much, not too, not too little, but I just wanted to, get a good environment, stay in a good environment. So I was talking a little bit to them, and the girl was like, okay, boo, you want to go change into your clothes? The manager, he said he running a little bit late, so he want me to do your audition. So I'm like, okay. So I go in the back, change my clothes. I didn't really go into the stripper room in the back. They just told me to go to this regular bathroom. So I went in there, changed my clothes. It was real cold too. So I went in there and I changed my clothes. I came back out. They were like, oh shit, girl. So I'm like, okay. So she's like, I'm gonna turn on 2 songs for you. So she went and turned the jukebox on because the DJ or nobody really got there yet. So she put 2 songs on a jukebox. I forgot the name of the songs. It wasn't really Cleveland. They listen to music I don't really listen to. So they put on 2 songs for me. I got on stage. I danced maybe about 7-10 minutes. When I got on the stage, I wasn't really shy. It was like really more so my mindset was like, girl, you finna get this money, you finna shake your ass, get this money. So I think I did good at that one club because the music was kind of like something that I could get jiggy with dancing to. But so like as soon as I got off the stage, she told me I was hired. So I'm like, okay, that's what's up. So she told me I can come back Monday at 4 o'clock, and I was hired. So I'm like, okay, you know, I guess I can be a stripper. So I'm like, okay. After that, I went over to the next club. I went right in. It was a voice in my head too. Like, this is crazy, guys. It was a voice in my head. Like, you don't want to be here. You don't want to do this. Why are you doing this? And you know what I just said? I just said, fuck you, voice. And I was turned around, and I turned around, and it really like was it really was a life-changing moment for me, because everything in me, everything was like, turn around, you don't want to do this, this is not you, don't do it, Tiffany. And you know, I know I just knew I didn't want to listen to that voice no more. I'm tired of listening to that voice that stop you from moving forward, stop you from experiencing something that you feel like you're scared of experiencing. And it was like a really life-changing moment for me, because I just said fuck that voice, and I just walked back in anyways. I walked in there anyways. I can see it in my eye, but I walked in there anyways, and I just said the hell with that voice. That was fear. That was everything that fear. That was everything that was holding me back from life. That was everything that was holding me back from moving forward. So I just knew what it was. I'm just not looking at fear. Listen to those voices in fear. Those voices like, don't do it. They're gonna care what you do. They're gonna care what you say. Your mom's not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that. But you know what? Do you like it? Do you want to do it? And that's what I had to do. I had to dress that right then and there, and I dressed it in the right way, because I kept walking. I walked in there. I walked in there with confidence, and I was like, "Hi, I'm ready. I have my audition tonight. My show is tonight. So they're like, "Okay, you gonna dance tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah." So, they were just excited. So all the men was in there looking at me like, well, we got a nice little one. So everybody else, I kind of came in with this style. I was looking real elegant. Most of the strippers, I ain't even talk bad about them, but most of the strippers, I thought they do more, look better. But, I was kind of like an elegant type. And it really attracted all the men, because it was something different. I mean, most strippers now, you want to feel like they do long hair and, the extra furry stuff, and a furry leg warmers and the same kind of outfits. And I went in there, I'm going to show you guys my stripper outfits too in the next video. I'm going to put it on for you guys. But, yeah, I went in there, I just wanted to bring something more sexier. So I went in there with my little lace, 2-piece. Well, my lace 1-piece in the one. And then the other one I had like this wrap shirt. It was like a wrap belly shirt. Well, it was a wrap crop top shirt, and it was black, and I just had that on with panties and thigh highs. My Kicksies. I love Kicksies thigh highs, y'all. I'm gonna make a video on that too. I love my Kicksies. But yeah, I did that, and I had my stripper heels on, black stripper heels, and I did my second. I'll have to wait for the manager there, maybe to arrive at the second club, maybe like 30 minutes before he came. So when he came in, he was like, hey, I'm happy to see you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on for 2 songs, and I'm going to, have, the people, which is his crew outside. He's going to have them evaluate me, and, he'll let me know what's going on as soon as I finish my 2 songs. So he put my songs on. I had to go down to the VIP room downstairs, and I changed into my clothes. And I came back up, and he was like, oh, you're looking very nice. So, as soon as I came back up, he was like, okay, I'm going to send you out there to dance. So he put me on a stage, and I was up there by myself. No other dancers was dancing with me. It was me by myself. And I saw everybody looking at me. I was working my ass off, y'all. I was working my ass off. I was twerking. I was doing everything. And it still wasn't like a stripper. It was more so like dancing in a club, y'all. So I really got to get together my stripper technique. I really wasn't dancing like a stripper at all. I was dancing like a woman in a club. So that's what I need to work. That's what I'm going to work on right now, is my stripping technique. I'm going to continue to pursue this, you guys, but also I want to keep pursuing and facing my fears. And that's really what stripping has taught me, you know, to face all those fears. If you see somebody looking at you, you know what I'm saying, if you can dance and shake your ass in front of how many other people, you can really do anything. And that's messed up to say, but it's like that courage that you get from stripping is really good. Like my friend, she was like, I want to be able to do it, girl. I would have got on that stage and, you know, ran out of there. Like that's, you know, not what she really want to do. But I really just took it upon myself to face that fear and to do it with confidence and feel like I was that one. Like it was my moment. Like I felt like a diamond off the dang on Players Club. Like had that just sexy mentality. But it's still, the one man, he was like, he pulled me outside, which it was the DJ. He pulled me outside like, baby, you was up there shaking the hell out your ass. He's like, well, you was shaking it so hard like you had a seizure. And I was cracking up. But it was still like, you know, I still had that confidence, and the confidence just really shine through, because it's like I seen people, some of the strippers looking and like, what the fuck is she doing? And I'm like, you fucking haters, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck y'all hating on? And I turned my ass towards their ass and shook it harder. And it was so funny because like you get to a point where you don't care, you know what I'm saying? Even if they don't like it, bitch, it's my moment to shine. If people don't like it, it's my moment, bitch, watch me, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a good moment. And if you guys have any more questions, but I really feel like stripping is a great thing to do to boost confidence. It's really great. And you know, it really helps you with like portraying your way in any way you want to portray it, and let the world feel however they feel, and you just know that you want to do it, you know. And it's just like defying all odds, you know. It give women back the sense of being you know, okay with being a sexual being without, you know, caring about people think, you know. So I really respect strippers, and it's really a great thing. And you know, if you guys have any more comments or questions or concerns, make sure you drop a comment below, and I would definitely answer any questions and everything as well. But that was my stripping experience, you guys. It was great, and I only made $4. But the experience that I had for it was like maybe like 20 minutes of dancing, but the experience and the knowledge that I received behind that is worth everything. It's priceless. And it was really a great experience for me. But so if you guys like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment those questions as well, and I would definitely answer all the questions if you need be. I thank you guys for watching my videos, and please continue to follow me and support my, you know, watch my videos. I thank you guys for the support and everything. And that is the bakings of a stripper video, because I, you know, it's just holding me accountable, because I thought, you know, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Like I've been saying I was gonna strip for a long time, and it never happened. But you guys are my YouTube subscribers, and you guys motivated, because it's like you can't be posting these videos and not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be posting these videos and not completing and not follow through. And you guys hold me to that, because I end up making a lot of things, saying that I'm gonna do a lot of things, and it never gets done. But I love you guys, because it holds me accountable for doing what I said I was gonna do, and I really appreciate my YouTube channel for that. And I thank you guys for watching my video, and please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys, I love you. Have a good day. Bye.